Good morning. Let's see. Oh, it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, February 4th in this year of 2020. So, how are you doing? And have you taken control, or are you taking control of your day? And if you've lost control, can you get it back? Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happens to me sometimes. And you just have to keep the faith and remember, no matter what. I went right into a coaching call, which 100 people were on there. And then I got called out because I asked a question in the chat. It's like, oh no, I have to be on. So sometimes the pressures of, well, just like right now, because I am actually broadcasting this to my own personal page, as well as to the Mel Robbins 5 second rule page, and those it comes in so handy all the time. You don't even you have to go 5 4 3 2 1 really fast and just get over yourself. I like today's quote. And by the way, I didn't actually specify Wayne Dyer, but I use Wayne Dyer's daily quotes, and it's a calendar that I got from a dear friend. Thank you, Claudia. For Christmas every year she does that. She gives them to people, but I really use them and I share them with everybody else. I love it. So if you can get up every day on purpose and don't look at your phone or get distracted by anything else before you're able to plan the day, but moreover to acknowledge what you're grateful for. Find a quote for the day, write it down, and writing it down is big. A lot of people, they shortcut it. I use my electronics as well, but it's much better if you really want something to be ingrained, if you can write it down and really absorb it, really think about it. When you're thinking about those things that you're grateful for, you've got to really think about what is it in the past 24 hours. And you might feel like crap from the weather or whatever else, but you can just pull through that. Especially when you're called on in a meeting with 100 people, or you're on a live broadcast that potentially a lot of people could get on, and you're all self-conscious and stuff, you still need to get over yourself and just get through it. But I like it because it says, did you ever notice how difficult it is to argue with someone who's not obsessed with being right? It's kind of like what happens when you argue with yourself. And sometimes you want to be right inside your head. Sometimes you just got to let it go. One of the things that I committed to yesterday, but I will say I failed, but the day's not over, is meditating. I really need to do that. It's more than just laying there in bed after you wake up. It's purposely trying to find a quiet spot where you can just empty out your thoughts and allow yourself to kind of your brain to rest, so to speak. So I come on here every day just to remind everybody else, including myself, to make sure and take charge of your thoughts, of your moods, and know how they have an effect on other people. The slightest little thing you say sometimes could trigger somebody, just like the slightest little thing they say can trigger you. So by practicing that yourself, it really is pretty helpful. Make sure and take charge of your day and wake up and be grateful, or acknowledge what you're grateful for, and then list out all the things you need to do. And I did that last night. I was really happy about that. I have some projects that I'm excited about, and I've got some people that I want to reach out to and give a compliment to and acknowledge them for how much I appreciate them. And so it comes so automatically that I want to do that. But mostly I want to be happy and make the best out of my life and my day. I have a friend, I can't believe, I don't know if you ever watched these, Randy, but turning 70 today. It's like, how did that happen? How does that happen? How am I going to be, 60 this year? Whatever. It's crazy, but it's also a blessing. We're full of wisdom. We've got all kinds of life that's left in us, and I'm just starting over with a new career. So anyway, I definitely have a lot to be grateful for. And it's interesting too, as we do grow and develop and try and consistently make efforts. Like I always say, 95% of us start and we stop because it's not comfortable. What happens is you see these changes that happen that are scary and you don't like them, like some of the people you thought that you were close to, and there's a lot of love, whether it be family and friends, they start to drop away. And then but at the same time, you start gaining a lot of new friends who I would say, as far as the language of the law of attraction goes, they're at your same vibration. So that's going to happen, and bless it. And one day, all of those people that fell away will come back, especially if they're family or friends that really love you. So, and at the same time, Make sure and take control of your day and practice gratitude, like I said, and don't let what other people think of you affect you, because it's none of your business. One of the questions that I was asked on that coaching call, it's like, what are the challenges that you have? I just didn't even answer it because I already knew the answer. How do you handle rejection? How do you handle people putting you down? How do you handle negativity from other people? Duh. It's just not quite as easy. And sometimes what we want to do is we want to get a quick fix, and it's not like that. You know, no pain, no gain. So get the discipline by becoming your best self, by doing these sorts of things like I've described on here, like I come on here every day to do. So if I can be ballsy enough to come on here, so can you. So I encourage you to do it. And if you have any suggestions, or if you want to communicate with me, just reach out and I'd be happy to talk to you. I love this. So you take care and have an awesome Tuesday. Make it a great day, and we will talk to you again soon. All right.